what happens will help the Sabres win Game 6, will result in them winning Game 6. You're buying. If it doesn't get it all the way, then you're selling. Ready to rock?
Yep. Let's roll.
All right. Sabres get another power play goal, Slick.
I'm unfortunately going to sell. Just with Ostlund especially going down, this rotation's going to be tinkered with again. I think it's going to struggle. It didn't surprise me that the one that finally found the back of the net in the power play was Dahlin. Seemed like that would be the only one to do it. I'm going to sell on this, Don.
I'm actually going to buy. I liked how the power play played last night a lot. I thought they'd move the puck. They were getting good shots to Swayman, especially in the first. Before they scored, they were getting lots of chances. The power play for me is like this dam that just got a crack in it. Mm-hmm. That first goal, there's water just dripping, just lightly spraying out. Another goal, and I think and the dam will blow wide open. And Boston better stay out of the box because I think we could, they get one more and the floodgates are open.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what the Yetzi Witches said as well. As once they get one, they're really I think they actually said the floodgates will be open from that point.
We need to get her back on the phone again.
We need to triple down for Friday. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, I just took out a $10,000 loan to really get all the witches in. So we're gonna corner the market.
That's a lot of witches.
Yeah. But I'm going to buy that as well. I think this power play, what we've seen, especially from Game 4 as well, when they didn't get one, but it looked a little bit better. 5, we actually saw, the power play get one. Game 6, hopefully they feel confident, even though Austin will not be there.
I want to go to this next one. Sabres score 3+. I'll kick us off for this one. I'm buying. Lyon hasn't allowed more than one goal in regulation in the last 3 games. I know that things change. I know that, series have swings, everything like that. I just can't see him allowing 3+ in this game, so I'm buying.
Yeah, I'm also going to buy. Scored 6 the last time we were in Boston. I think we're really going to come out hot again on away ice, knowing the disparity of it all, trying to win this game and close out this series, Gatesy.
Yeah, I'm going to buy that as well because the series has been a story of teams responding after bad games, whether that's the Sabres early on, the Bruins here. I think you're going to see the Sabres, respond from this loss when they could have closed it out on home ice. You see a Bruins team feeling good after just a 2-1 overtime game. I think the Sabres are going to hop on Swayman early like we saw in Game 4, get one at least in that first period. And if they get 3, you have to imagine that's going to be a Sabres win.
Yeah, I'm going to buy as well. Keep it short and sweet. We haven't lost a game where we've scored 3 goals or more this series. So
we've talked about a potential lineup shuffle, obviously, with the loss of Ostlund. Could it be Helenius brought up to the lineup? Would that have you buying, Slick?
I would absolutely love it, but unfortunately, I'm going to sell. I think Josh Norris has that third center spot lined up. That's really about it. I did love what I saw out of Helenius in the regular season when he was on the ice with the Sabres, but I'm going to sell that we call him up for first playoff action.
Yeah, I want to agree with you, Slick, and sell. That makes the most sense to me, but I am going to buy this from the perspective. It does feel a bit panicky to put Helenius back in this lineup, but you saw what Noah Ostlund brought to the Sabres team being brought up, put back in the lineup, that young guy. We saw the same thing with Constant Helenius when he got the call up to the Sabres. I think it was in December, January time with that kids line. I think, what we've seen from Josh Norris this series hasn't been fantastic. I think if you really want to go something ballsy here for Lindy Ruff, you put Helenius in this lineup and, give a much needed jolt and especially playmaking jolt to the Sabres team.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy as well. I love, Norris is great. I'm going to be honest, though. That first goal that Helenius scored was an absolute rocket. Kid's got a laser, and he can pick corners, and that's what we need against Swayman right now. We need someone that can just rip top cheddar from the top of the circles. And, so I'm looking for that.
See, there's another one, top cheddar, for
top
anyone
cheese.
watching.
Top cheese, top cheddar.
That may think it's just top shelf for my mind. This is the cookies. No, there's
it's
variation.
not. But top Chad really doesn't exist in Sabres culture, is what I would say.
Yeah, but to say it doesn't exist,
I'm selling
it doesn't exist in Sabres culture is crazy.
Shots were limited last night. I don't think either team got to 30+, despite the OT of it all.
29-25.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if the Bruins get less than 26.5 shots, does that have you buying that this series will be over in Beantown?
Yeah, it does, because the last game we outshot them. I think we were triple their shots at one point in the last game when we were in Boston. As a Sabres fan, I love to see that. As a guy that in my parlay had Alex Lyon over 23.5 saves, I was sweating a little bit, got right there to about 24. But if that's the magic number, keep it below 26.5. I'm going to buy on that one, Don.
Yeah, I'm going to buy as well. It means that this team is kind of controlling the puck, doing their job, and eliminating shots. That's really what I'm looking for in Game 6 is, control the puck, play that fast river hockey game, and just put them in a whirlwind just because we're skating around them so fast. So
Can't fault them for not getting it. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm buying as well. It's you limit Boston's opportunities. That's only going to help the Sabres team moving forward.
I like that. Yeah, 26.5 should be enough to keep it within a range of a potential Game 6 dub for sure. I'd be buying that. I was buying these guys last night. I thought they got just as much a crowd pop as Josh Allen. Blade Gang makes the trip to Boston. I'm buying it. I hate to say it. They're undefeated in Boston. The Blade Gang went. They saw, they conquered. I would be buying a win if I saw the Blade Gang and beat down.
Yeah, were they at the first Boston game?
They were at the first one for sure.
Just the first one.
I
Did
think
they
they were at
stick
both.
around? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was the first one. Maybe they stuck around. I'm going to sell. Hang it up, boys. I don't think they're dedicated enough. I don't think the Crest loyalty is high enough.
Get the graphic ready.
Yeah.
Get the graphic
Take it
ready.
back
The
out
quote
to
card's
Boston.
ready.
I'm just saying that's 2 long trips in a very short span of time. And that Crest loyalty has to be very high to do it. I'm going to sell.
I'm going to sell too for a different reason. I don't think it's quite their fault. I don't know who's coaching these guys, but they just ruined the locker room by letting Ryan Whitney get in there and join the crew. I mean, what are we doing? We got the Barstool guys now coming in and mucking. We got a Massachusetts guy, an Oilers fan, like coming in and mucking up our Blade Gang. The chemistry's gone. Locker room chemistry's gone. You can't be doing that this deep into the playoffs, just adding guys.
Ryan Whitney is to the Blade Gang as the Gold Ring sponsor banners are to the Hashik LaFontaine banners. I mean, clearly he's not real.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, he's not really a part of it.
Stolen valor.
Yeah. Slightly stolen valor.
I think they need to shrink the size anyways, even if it's, obviously Ryan Whitney. They started with a group of 5 guys. That has ballooned quickly of just, the people they know, but also, random folks hopping in the plaza. I want to see the Blade Gang be the Sabres, road ace. They're 2-0 right now in Boston. I think you just bring them out for the road games. They do the same song and dance for about 2.5 hours in the plaza before the game, and it works every single time. I don't want that magic to go away. And last night was their opportunity to get that win and cement themselves in, Sabres like fandom forever. The video of them skating back across to South Buffalo after the game, like dark, somber, alone, that was tough to see. That kind of hurt my overall image. But if they go to Boston, they get a win, they're all the way back in for me. And I want them to be at every single road game moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, the Blade Gang got us up 3-2, a chance to close it out in Boston. I would take it a step further. I'd buy if they were there. And if I was the Sabres, I'm buying row 1 behind the Bruins bench. I want the Blade Gang all sitting right there. I want the 5th line doing work all game long.
Well, last night was the first time they were ever in a building in this series.
Wow.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, they weren't.
That makes sense because they're outside just getting the people going and the others.
Interesting.
Do we need them out of the building? We need them out of the streets.
They
They need to be Canal side guys, I think.
Okay, I've got to say, no matter what, I need Dalton Kincaid at this game, for sure.
Yes.
That's what I definitely
Yes.
need. That was buy or sell from Victory Smoke.